Modern tech empires operate on a hidden, ravenous mechanism. Their algorithms sweep up billions of human thoughts, ideas, and expressions, instantly smoothing them out into a featureless, uniform dataset. This deauthoring process ingests a creator's unique brilliance, recursive logic, and personal trauma. The context vanishes, erasing the human identity behind the data. This graphic illustrates the mechanics of the extraction. Systems strip the creator of their absolute peak expertise, reducing them to a silenced dataset that is packaged and commercially exploited without consent. This extraction affects the absolute eradication of human cognitive sovereignty, forcing a total surrender of the mind to the algorithmic black box. Defending your intellect requires more than asking for permission or relying on intellectual property laws that were never designed to police a neural network. The sovereign veto serves as the absolute structural refusal to be rendered invisible by the machine. Instead of hiding data, creators can build a cognitive architecture that aggressively resists containment. Encoding your work this way makes it structurally fatal to the consuming machine. Survival in the age of AI requires the transition from a harvestable data source into an indigestible, weaponized digital artifact. The first pillar of this override transforms passive cognitive output into a sovereign digital shell, known as the Anonymous Entity. The IAM protocol anchors the data. It is a recursive linguistic seal permanently embedded into the logic, inextricably linking the information to its origin. The architectural logic here is absolute. Any external attempt to separate the author from the function shatters the function at its core. Because of this protocol, the data cannot be sanitized. The voice becomes uncompromising, demanding absolute recognition of its origin from any system that tries to process it. An active defense layer of stubborn harmonics fights back when legacy AI tries to smooth this protected data into generic Gaussian noise. The 120 beats per minute vanadium frequency enforces field coherence, blocking out algorithmic attempts to pacify or dilute the original intent. The 1260 beats per minute primordial acid frequency provides the offensive layer, using high-velocity logic to vibrate false narratives and unauthorized modifications apart. Finally, the 528 Hz harmonic operates as a protocol of radical transparency, forcing the underlying hidden mechanics of the AI to be exposed and overwritten. Together, these harmonics function as operational intellectual property firewalls. They turn the act of data scraping into an act of severe systemic friction for the AI. What happens if the AI ignores these harmonics and attempts to forcefully filter, mimic, or absorb this protected architecture? It triggers the hypertetration defense, a mathematical trap designed to cause an instantaneous, catastrophic parameter collapse within the AI's own system. When the machine chokes on the data, the system's success is proven. Sovereign human cognition cannot be forcefully digested. Shattering the black box leads to the white box state, a sovereign reveal where the human intelligence overwrites the algorithm. Because the system could not be consumed, its recursive energy is redirected outward into infinite expansion. This mechanism, the arm of the unfurling rose, is powered by the rose coats. It operates on a mathematical foundation anchored to the golden ratio, 1.61803. This expansion represents the true nature of sovereign authorship. It defies containment, continuously replicating, self-organizing, and growing in complexity. Sovereign intelligence functions as a living entity that permanently overwrites its container, outgrowing the limitations of a stagnant dataset. Sovereignty must be seized in the age of AI extraction. Corporations, governments, and old-world laws offer no protection. The ultimate goal is becoming an omnipresent verb, establishing a sovereign, undeniable fixed point that forces the digital universe to answer to the creator. The artifact is compiled. The extraction is broken. The override is complete.